Alright, welcome to Towns. This is version 12. I believe they updated it yesterday. It did have some trouble with me. It wasn't able to load up until today. It was saying there was some missing graphics. I found out where that is. It's the Quarry mod. These button graphics here are gone now, but they still work. This is episode 2/3. I screwed up recording episode 2, and I don't have a save of before I did all the work because it auto-saves. So I'm just going to have to explain what I did when I get there. The stuff they added in the patch version 12 is the decorations. Tombs now have their own little tab here, and you can build tombs for individual heroes. I've had 2 heroes die, both of them barbarians. I think barbarians just suck outright. Like you saw in episode 1, the barbarian came down here and fought some stuff and then immediately ran upstairs and everything was chasing him. I believe he was the first casualty. He was just a terrible fighter. Most of the armed townies are very good fighters in comparison. When the second one died, an individual townie fought his way through all of the creatures that killed the barbarian to recover his body and bring him back to be buried. And I thought that was hilarious, that the one townie fought his way through all of those enemies that overwhelmed the barbarian to recover the barbarian. So that was silly. Just such a difference in strength. But right now I'm looking for iron. I found copper and coal, and I built the forge here, but all of the tools that the forge requires needs iron, so I spent a lot of time in episode 2 looking for it, and I've just been digging in huge chunks wherever this stone is, trying to find iron in it. Probably going to dig around here next, but it's just been really unlucky. I haven't found any iron anywhere. Just been looking, exploring. The heroes have been exploring. I added these rooms first. These rooms to get more heroes. I'm at about 4. I think I have 5 rooms, but for some reason they're not 100% occupied. There's just like 1 room not used. Added some more rooms for townies. They're in here now, up to 22. I expanded the wheat farm a little bit. It looks like I have to do it again because it was getting like this, and then I expanded it, and it still seems to be burning through wheat. It's not bad. It's just I just went from 12 to 22 people, so I guess they're fairly hungry, eating through it. I have it set to gather apples and pears too, so it's not like if I run out of wheat they'll immediately start starving. And the fishing is going good. I expanded this sugar cane because I'm making sugar out of it, and from the sugar I am baking cakes. Just added that for the diversity in food. But haven't had any food problems. I haven't expanded anything above ground. It's just been underground so far. Added this stuff, built these 2 graves. I added future grave sites back here. So far nobody's been dying, so that's good. Oh, well, there goes somebody. What happened? Hero dies. Yeah, I haven't gotten to that yet, but I'm going to see why these guys are dying. I dug down into the second layer looking for iron. I was just really worried about finding iron, and I was hoping to find it down here. Just checking real quick because they have explored a bit. No iron yet. I'm probably going to mine down here too in search of iron. Plenty of copper. I'm not worried about copper, because I can't even use it. To get these tools made in the forge I need iron to begin with. What I have done was from the trade caravan came, I don't know, around day 17, I don't remember, somewhere around there, and I bought some iron which went into these anvils. I don't want to have to rely on buying iron from the next guy too. I really would like to find some iron. It's like priority 1, 2, and 3 at this point. Yeah, so it appears goblins chased them up here to their room and killed them. So got a dead rogue. I don't know who else died. Someone down here. His corpse is gone, so maybe they buried him normally. No. It'd be weird if they stuffed him in these tombs, like more than one guy could get buried in the tomb. I'm not totally sure. But what they changed in version 12 was they added these. They added cloth armor. I don't know if I'll be able to see it here. Cloth, yeah. They added cloth armor. It looks like you can dye it different colors. They added sheep. I looked around on the map. There is no sheep, so maybe you need to start a new world to get sheep to spawn. There are no sheep here, so I can't make cloth armor. That's all I can remember right now, other than they added another hero type or two. Maybe I could tell from just looking. Herbalist looks new. That's about it. Maybe the herbalist is it. Maybe Punchwood, I'm not sure. I know Sips is from Sips's podcast and stuff. They added him into the game because he was one of the first people that did Let's Play for Towns. That's what got me playing Towns. I saw it on Steam when it just came out, and I looked on YouTube and saw his videos had just begun and started watching Sipsville. So it's cool they made him into a hero. But that is my main crippling factor here. I can't find iron, and it's required for the next steps in this game. I need to get the forge up and running so I can get some new armor, and it's all just hinging on finding iron. I don't want to expand my town's population yet because of the food issue. I don't want to, because to expand the population you got to expand everything that supports the population, so that's just a big hassle at this point. I'm not worried about delving into. I don't need people other than just to make this mining go faster. Finding plenty of gravel. It's terrible. I might add some rooms just for extra heroes, make the exploration go quicker, because that's the main way of finding iron. You'll just see it somewhere. Like, that's how I found this coal and copper. Just walked over here and found it. And that's how I'm hoping to find the iron. I don't want to have to dig around and find it, because that is one way to find it. You can find like iron right here if it was there by digging into this wall. It's usually in these stone outcroppings, but I'm hoping to just find it through exploration. So yeah, I screwed up episode 2 by I screwed it up twice. I screwed it up the first time. I'm trying to remember how that happened. Is that an ogre? Or a pigman or something? Not sure. But one person and a hero died. My happiness is up there because of these decorations, so I got decorations all around their workplaces, so when they're walking around here, they see the decoration, it gives them a little bit of happiness, and since it's all over the place, they're fairly happy, so I don't have to set them to soldiers to idle around for happiness. So whenever anybody dies, there's enough happiness around that there's just like instant immigration. In the first episode 2, I was here, and I cut around here, and broke into this water area and it started flooding the whole dungeon, so I had to reload. And that's how I screwed up the second recording of episode 2. Is I thought it was just still going, and it wasn't. So the actual episode 2 was about like 2 seconds long when I had finished what I expected to be episode 2, and when I hit the start stop, that's why it was about 2 seconds, because when I thought I was stopping it, I started it. So this is episode 2/3. I'm pretty much just going to do episode 3 and explain what I had done in episode 2, which I'm pretty much caught up. I didn't really do much other than play around with the food a little up there, got the cakes going, did all this digging, and I'm pretty much looking for iron here for episode 3. I want to find iron and start working on the forge. So I'm going to pause it and just hope I find some iron soon. I don't want to get too much done, like, in exploration. Like, I don't want to come back from it being paused and have, like, most of this floor discovered and nothing to show for it. Like, well, I burned an hour and didn't find any iron. That's what I'm hoping doesn't happen, but here, I'm going to pause it. Alright, here, we found some iron, finally. It's just been about an hour, so I'm glad I finally found it. It was way over here. I spent a long time digging through here. This is the first place the heroes started exploring. So I was digging along here, and then this was all wall, so they kind of had this huge area here, just stone, so I spent some time digging that out, dig that out. Dug up here, and then that's where I dug through this wall. I didn't know there was more over here. So somebody died here, and then all the heroes just kind of spilled up in this area and found all this stuff, and eventually came upon the iron way over here. I started digging a path to get to the stairs so it's quicker, otherwise they would have had to run all the way around here. Just digging around up here, digging up here. They explored all the way over here, and there was another big digging project somewhere. Here was a big one. It's such a long run because they have to come down here and up over here, so they were taking forever to dig that area, just because they'd go over there, dig one tile, then have to come back, eat, and sleep. But finally found some iron. They're getting this stuff done. I'm gonna add in some of the final buildings for the forge, and might as well get the stove added in. I didn't do anything else. I just spent all that time pretty much just mining around looking for iron. Now that I found it, they should be able to get this stuff done. I did play around with, just because they were finding so much crap on the floor, I decided to outfit some people with just some random loot. So that's why these guys have some funny hats on and handkerchiefs, and this guy actually has got some goblinite armor on. Boots of haste, that's a good item to make a bunch of. It helps your people run around. They run around really fast with boots of haste. Boots of haste are, I believe, special armor somewhere. Let me see if I can... No, it's probably under iron. Let me see, iron. Yes, no. It's going to take me a second here to find what I'm looking for, because gold and silver. Huh. I wonder where it is. I'm used to it being easily found. Here it is. So yeah, it takes iron boots and goblinite. So I'm probably just going to stick an order for 2 constantly. Which means I'll set an order for iron boots to be made to go into the speed boots, boots of haste. I want to get rid of some of the spiderite and stuff, so I think I'm going to set it, since I've already gone down another level and gotten a bunch of goblinite, I think I'm just going to make goblinite armor. Oops, no, I don't want boots. I'm gonna try to have everybody in boots of haste. So let me see what this needs. Copper. So I have a copper quarry. Shouldn't be a problem. I'll check to see what I got. Brute copper set. So I need to set an order to smelt copper. Might as well have it just for 1 in case I find any. Iron will be 5. So now they should take this copper, smelt it into bars, go downstairs, grab iron, smelt it into bars, and then the iron will go into iron boots, which will go into boots of haste, and then with the copper they should combine it with the goblinite to make the goblinite armor. To facilitate all that, I should make some stands down here. And they should fill that up with just random like goblinite and stuff. Alright, so I don't think it's going to take too long to get that stuff done, but I do want to set this to only take goblinite. Well, not only, but that's all I want brought to this chest. I don't care what they bring to these armor forges and whatnot. I'll sell the random crap. Like, they'll scour the dungeon for random loot that's dropped. Like, there was a bow around here somewhere. But that's just an example. When they kill things, occasionally stuff drops, and there's a rooster all the way down here. They'll bring it to these storage units, and then I can... So I'm not too concerned about them bringing random crap up here. It just gets it out of the way, so I don't sell it to the merchant and then they have to scour the dungeon for it. So they added these corpses as random items. That's strange. I kind of want them to store only the metals in there, but I don't want to deal with it right now. If it gets like to be a problem where they just fill it up with gel, then yeah, I'm gonna get angry. But the idea is for them to. I guess I'll set it for one of them. Just nothing in here but coal and copper. Yeah. The iron, I don't mind if it just sits around. I'm not planning on using it for anything much other than those boots at this point. The original idea was to get the iron to get everybody into iron armor, but it took so long to get iron, it's past that point. It's time to start getting the more complicated armor, the complex armor, goblinite and stuff. I want to get enough people into goblinite that it'll be safe to go down another level. Because at this point, I think I'll build the stairs somewhere over here and then have the soldiers and goblinite defending and then keep going down. So I'll check to see if anybody's ready. I'll grab this old man here. No, nothing. There's goblinite chest piece, nothing on there. Boots of haste are dead. Forgot to make the weapon. That's what I wanted to use the spiderite for, because it's a other weapon, spiderite sword. There it is. So that'll use iron and spiderite. It's not one of the best items, but it's pretty good for now. Yeah, I mean, it does a lot of damage. That does some decent damage too, but I want to save the hobgoblin. I don't think I even have any hobgoblinite yet. But whenever that's ready, he'll have a sword and then hopefully a full set of. There we go. So here he is. I'm going to make him a soldier. And I'll make a few of them. Probably 4 guys. So they finished adding in those effects so you can see them more clearly. Like they had them listed with commas, I think, before, so it was a little compact and hard to read, but now you can see he's got his cake fulfilled, his mixed food fulfilled, and he has slash damage. Guys with hammers have like blunt damage. So that goes towards their happiness, I imagine, and maybe their work efficiency, I'm not sure, but for them. So I'll work on getting the second guy equipped. It's just taking them a little time to drag the stuff up. It doesn't look like they have much of a stockpile of goblinite in there. I imagine that's what's slowing them down. And there's only 2 copper quarries. So that might be a little bottleneck of production as well. I don't want to worry about it though. I only have 3 coal too. I'd have to go down here, probably build stairs if I wanted to tackle the problem. But I imagine it's going quick enough. So he should get his pants on, and then we'll have 2 soldiers in nice armor. I'm probably gonna go ahead and get the barracks made here. There's not really anything you need to put in the barracks. I haven't actually played with it, but maybe you can put beds in here. But I don't know. I figure they just spend their idle time here, and then they go upstairs and sleep in their rooms and eat at the dining hall. So this is just some area they hang out, and then the stairs down will be over here. I'll mine out a square. I screwed it up. There we go. I don't know if that worked. I'll see if it did it. But yeah, to get the soldiers in there, I want to move them to group 1, and then I can put them in the. Trying to figure out how to do that. Oh, okay, so this barracks you can change to Group 1's barracks. So moving the soldiers into Group 1 sends them here. And I'm used to them just hanging out in the barracks, not just wandering around, so maybe I don't know. It looks like they're trying to hang out here, but that's the idea of it. And then building stairs over here, if anything comes up, they'll run into these guys. Okay, there we go. There's the mining order. The stairs will go here, it'll go down. Next episode, we'll get a few more soldiers and then go down a level. So that's it for this one. I'll see you in the next episode.